Another edition of Personal Best.
The Group 1 Turnbull Stakes French import Gold Trip starts favourite, while local mare Duais was the next pick.
They're making a decent line of it at the 2000. Chapada and He's a Shocker are going to be the final two. Race number 7, the Tab Turnbull Stakes. The last two winners of the race have gone on to win the Caulfield Cup. He's a Shocker takes the outside. And the field is set to go. Ready to run. Racing in the Turnbull. Inspirational Girl was the third last out. Milford goes back to the end with He's a Shocker. Maximal jumped well with Luncy's, and also right up there Duais, Smokin Romans, and there's Knight's Order from the deep. Young Werther holding its position on the rails. They were followed next in the field by Gold Trip and Profondo on the inside. They reached the 1600 metres in between horses. Luncy's just ahead of midfield at the moment. Then came Inspirational Girl. Next in the field Chapada, Crystal, Pegasus and Milford. Towards the end is Surefire, Great House, and at the end of the field with 1400 to go as He's a Shocker. So it's Knight's Order getting out and runs as it loves to do. Leads the Turnbull by 2 lengths. Smokin Romans second, 2.5 away third. The outside is Maximal as they reach Chapada Lodge. Young Werther fourth, the paint, 2.5 lengths Profondo. In that group of horses Duais, and then came Inspirational Girl. Next in the field is Luncy's. Gold Trip is about 2/3 down the field at the moment. Then came Crystal, Pegasus, Milford, Chapada. He's a Shocker as well, back with Great House and Surefire. So they reach the 950, and it's Knight's Order leading by 1.25 lengths. Second is Smokin Romans. It's been a bit slow mid-race. 2 further back, Maximal, Young Werther, and then came Duais, who got to 5th and would spot the lead about 5 lengths, but just inching closer from Profondo and Luncy's. And then came Gold Trip next, also getting a bit closer. Inspirational Girl, Chapada, Crystal, Pegasus from Great House as they run the corner. Surefire, Milford well back with He's a Shocker. Into the straight, 450 to go. Knight's Order just in front of Smokin Romans, getting a bit closer now, and it's a neck away and now levels up. They were followed by Maximal. Young Werther behind them needs a run. Duais, and then Gold Trip. Further back, Profondo. Smokin Romans, 250 metres to go, takes the lead from Maximal. Young Werther, then Gold Trip. Smokin Romans, 100 metres to go, still in front and will win the Turnbull. Smokin Romans from Maximal second, Young Werther third, and fourth was Knight's Order. Then Inspirational Girl, Luncy's, Gold Trip, Duais, Profondo, Great House, Chapada, Surefire, Milford, Crystal, Pegasus, and He's a Shocker.
Smokin Romans in a big shock. Is he a threat in the Caulfield Cup? He's actually favourite in what looks a very open Caulfield Cup. He's 27th in the order of entry for the Melbourne Cup if Ma and Eustace choose to push ahead to the big 2-mile race as well. Gold Trip, disappointing again, but to be fair, Jordan Childs and Knight's Order really backed him up through the middle stages. And if you can count the first 7 horses at the top of the turn and look at where they finished, you know this just turned into a 500-metre sprint.
Jockey who can get the allotted weight, because that's a fantastic Caulfield Cup trial from On Speed. There's a lot to dissect from in behind, but all credit to all involved with Smokin Romans.
Don't forget the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe is on tonight, the 2nd of October. Australian time, actually early in the morning of 3rd of October. Anyway, I hope you can make time to watch that race. The leading hopes are Aidan O'Brien's 3-year-old Luxembourg, this channel's Stayer of the Year in 2021, Alpinista. Then there's a whole host of chances. Torquata Tasso, last year's winner, title holder, the Japanese super horse, and Westover, the Irish Derby winner, is also back. Check the odds, pick a winner.
If you find Personal Best incredibly informative, just like me, be sure to like and share and subscribe.